Hooray, hooray, hooray! Woo!
Welcome to our live session today and happy Saturday. So we have a guest here, PB and Josh. Thank you for, accepting our invitation today and giving us this opportunity to do an interview with you.
Thank you so much, guys. So let's say hello first. So first of all, Sis, Serena, and Paul, where you guys coming from? Tell a little bit about you, who you are.
We're both from different backgrounds. I'm of Greek origin. Serena here is from, Persian origin, and we're both expat Canadians. I lived in Montreal, Quebec, after immigrating at 6 years old.
Wow.
Serena here lived in Toronto or Mississauga, Ontario, and I've been in the States for 27 years now in Washington State.
Nice.
We're living in the U.S. We got married 5 years ago, and then she jumped ship there and decided to come and decided to live here in the U.S.
Yes.
And so we're both living in Washington State, and we got into this amazing business here a few years ago.
So he covered my part too, so you're good.
I covered her as well.
Amazing. I love the cuddling now that you guys both together in the same place. So, Sid Odell, introduce yourself, my dear.
Oh, hi, everyone. I'm Odell, and I'm originally from New Zealand, actually. My family and I moved to Brisbane, Australia 8 years ago, and my background is in primary teaching. So I'm still primary teaching here in Brisbane. I have 5 children, 4 adult kids, and I have our surprise baby. He's 14 and he's still at high school. So I started this business a couple of years ago now, and I absolutely love it. I'm really enjoying the journey, and I just really enjoying meeting people from all over the world.
Yeah, loving it. Thank you, Sis Serena. Thank you, Sid Odell here, and thank you for having us here. We met you guys in Mexico, and we have so much fun. Like over 70 of us in Mexico. We have fun. We singing. We dancing. We laughing. We crying together. We inspire each other. So amazing. So thank you so much for having us. My name is PB. I am working at the registered nurse for the last 15 years in the intensive care unit, and work a lot, but not enough time for family. I will share this journey with you guys, and this is Josh, so say hello.
Yeah, and I'm Josh. My background is real estate for the last 20 years, real estate and insurance, actually, and I'm originally from Sacramento, California. My wife coming originally from Vietnam, but we met in California, and 5 years ago we moved out to Florida together, and here we are. There's more to that journey, and we'll share as we go through the interview here.
Thank you for sharing your journey with us. It's amazing. So let's start with the questions. So the first question is for PB and Josh. Why did you guys start this online business?
Well, we started this business because we were in a situation where we just needed some solutions. We take care of a lot of family. We have a lot of financial obligations. We have multiple family households that we kind of help support. And so because of that, we're always looking for something else, some other way to invest, to make money, to create some income. And we've done well in some areas, and we've also lost in some areas too. We invested in a couple of things that turned out to be a scam, unfortunately, and kind of put us in a hole, a bit of a spiral, and we were just struggling. Even though we were living in California, PB was we're living in Florida. PB was out in California working because nurses out there get paid a lot more than they do in Florida. And with a Florida nurse income, it wasn't going to be enough for us. And we did that for a few years where we hardly saw each other. Last year, we saw each other for a total of 4 weeks for the whole year. And that was just a week here and a week there. And I was watching PB work 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts, night shifts, some stretches it would be two different jobs, two different hospitals. Other times it's just lots and lots and lots of overtime at the same place. And working that many night shifts at the day, she should be sleeping, but instead she's taking care of her mom and dad, helping them out. And I was concerned for her health, but I couldn't do much about it because I'm running around, taking care of the properties and the Airbnbs that we managed over here in Florida, which is managing Airbnbs is 24 hours, right? Because you never know when stuff happens. And so we were just in that situation. We had no idea how we were ever going to get out. It was stressful. It was tiring. Our health was suffering. We hardly saw each other, and we didn't know what the solution was going to be.
Yeah, so until we found this business, guy, and life have been transformed for us. So from burnout, working two nursing job, last year I saw my husband only 1 month out the whole year, and even when my parents were so sick, I could not stay home to take care of my parents. Went to the hospital, gave my best care to my patient, but I feel guilty, right? Because I'm the oldest daughter and I am the only nurse in the family. But working non-stop and cannot support family, that's the time that we have to find solution. And we are so grateful for this business because now we have been amazing life now together. So thank you.
Wow. Very inspiring story. Actually, that is the beauty about this business, that every single business owner in this community, they have a strong why. They have a hardship in their life. That is why they started this business. Same thing with us. We have our own story.
So everybody's got some kind of hardship, which you're trying to overcome. And this business enables you to overcome obstacles there, and most of the time they're financial. That's what a common theme is for everybody. Yeah.
So, Odell, maybe you can share your story. What was your why?
I ended up in hospital with my
no.
son. So my son, who I brought to Mexico, he initially was my why. So I ended up in hospital with him. He had a massive asthma attack, and that's where I found my coach. One night while he was sleeping, I was scrolling through my Facebook page and I found this woman. I wasn't actually even looking for an online business, to be honest. I was happy with what I was doing. I was, in my head, I was teaching till I retired. I was going to keep teaching. And then when I came across my coach and she spoke about how this business had transformed her life and that she was able to work from home, I thought to myself, wow, that wasn't even anything. That wasn't anything I was thinking about. It was like, you're going to teach until you retire kind of thing. Now I have a totally different outlook. I'm wanting to change that narrative where I now want to work from home and maybe relief teach here in Australia, like relieve a day or two whenever I want to, because it's still good money. But I want to change the narrative because I now know that I have an option, that there are options out there. And he was my why. He was the one that really, my son was the one that really got me going into this business. But at the same time, I was going to leave teaching anyway because my mother-in-law, who passed away this year in March, she had dementia. So she's been living up with us for 20 years. And we had a schedule in my house where all my adult kids who work night shift would look after her during the day. And then when my husband and I got home from work, we would take over.
Wow.
So this business came at a time when, we were juggling so many things. And now I'm just like, wow, I have options. And that's why I love it so much.
That is amazing. When we were at the Mexico meetup, we were listening to all these stories, and we were, obviously, usually men don't get much emotional, but we were getting emotional with every story. The reason is because we always think that our story is the worst story. But when we listen to other people's story, we say, you know what, our story is not that bad,
a lot of stories most stories are inspirational.
Yeah.
You understand what people are going through, and
Yeah.
everybody's got their hardship and overcoming, basically, finding the will to do something about it,
Yes.
and make a big change in your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Surely. Yep. Guys, before we go to the next question, let's say hi to our audience. Who is here?
Hi.
I'm Marie. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Guys, Anne Marie, she is a teacher and she just retired young, guys. Amazing. Thanks to the online business, only a couple years in the business, she now retired very young. Enjoy life much more. She have 2 beautiful kids and more time with the family. Have been amazing. And look at this.
Hi,
Scroll down.
Martha.
Let's say hi.
Hi, Martha.
Hi, Mata. Thank you. She say hi, everyone, again. And say hi to Odell here from California. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting us.
Let's
So
go to our next question. Would you like to ask this, Odell?
Sure, I'd love to. So, how do you know if this business is legit? That's for PB and Josh.
good
How do you
question.
know?
Great question.
Good question, because with the online world, right, people like got scammed left and right, which we got scammed before too. So number one thing that when we look into this online business, we're making sure it's legit. So when we find out this is the company that 50 years on the market, you have to register and you have to pay taxes. When you talk about the government and you pay taxes, it's 100% legit because you cannot hide, right? So nothing to hide because we are so good. So thinking about even when COVID happened, so many companies, so many jobs, so many restaurants, so many stores closed. But with our company that been 50 years, and because we global online business, it's driving even more because now people losing their job, they stay home, they're looking for online work. And with this online business, so many people life have been transformed. So guys, 100% legit because we here for the last 50 years with the company, and this is legitimate business with tax register. What about you guys, right? I mean, Serena and Paul, you from USA, so the same. We fill out the IRS form with the W-9. The end of the year, we got, because we received, on the checks, right, the income that we got. So the end of the year, we got the 1099 because we are our own boss. When you working for somebody, I am a nurse before. I work for the hospital. I got a W-2. Most of people, you work because you employee. You work for your boss. You get W-2. But we are now online business. We are our own boss. We got the 1099 from the company and register with the taxes. So, Citadel, you from Australia. So how do you know if this business is legit? What do you do in Australia?
So it's similar. So my business, my online business, is my secondary job. So I pay taxes on both.
Okay.
My teaching job, it automatically comes out of my pay, so I don't have to worry about it until the tax return time. And then I disclose what I make in my online business and whatever I've spent in my online business, and then they add it all up, and it depends depending on what you make and how much you pay in taxes, depends on what you get back. So I got a pretty good amount, which was, able to help me get to Mexico. Two of us, that's two, and my son I had to pay him as an adult.
Oh, wow.
So the business, through my taxes as well, helped me to fund that. So it is legit. And that's something that I really was worried about too when I first started, because I didn't want to be that person where, try and not pay taxes, because I know at the end of the day you're going to get caught,
Yeah.
So I like that it was legit, and I like that I also called the taxation office here in Australia and had a wonderful talk to a young male guy, and he helped me out. So it's pretty good when you're able to do that. So
Nice.
Hmm.
Actually, our experience is a little bit different than everybody else. So, because I moved from Canada, we got married, and COVID hit, and obviously, as a Canadian, I have to go through the immigration process here in US. So I wanted to work, but I can't. I can't earn any money because I don't have my Social Security. So when I approached, my coach to talk about how can I start this business, we came with this idea that I start this online business on my Canadian Social Security. And when I got my US papers all fixed up, my work permit, everything was fixed. After a year and a half, I transferred the business from Canada to US under a company name, which is called Serena Ventures. And we are paying taxes under that company. And obviously we are, doing the expenses under the same company. So this is our story.
Love it. Love it. So, guys, look at this. All of us, right? This online business, you have to register and pay taxes. And, the company already 50-year old. And in the United States, this is global company in like 46 locations worldwide. So it doesn't matter where country that you are from, this business can work for you. So flexible. Loving it. Look at this.
You want to go with the...
Emily, she said, yes, guys, this business can really change life. Please connect to them and they will help you out. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
This
you
is
want
amazing.
to ask the third question from them? You want to ask the third question from them?
There you go.
You need to sell products or recruit people. I guess that's a top question that comes up. You need to sell products or recruit people.
Yeah, I love this question because obviously with any business, there has to be a product or a service or something sold, for money in order to earn that commission. And that's what happens. We earn commissions on sales or products and services. However, we have automated systems that do all that selling for you. So anybody, regardless of background, no sales experience, do you have to recruit people? Absolutely not. Again, we have automated systems that work to help build your business. There are things that we have to do, but it's the fun part, right? It's the fun part. We're kind of doing it right now. But so our automated systems do all of that kind of, I guess, heavy lifting, you can call it, for us. So we don't have to do those things ourselves.
Yeah. So think about this, guy. The restaurant, they sell food. The Starbucks coffee, they sell coffee, right? On the store, they sell products or services. Like Sid or Dale, you're a teacher, you provide services. I am a registered nurse. I take care of my patient. That is services. With our online business, we have service, we have products, but the best part, you don't have to do the selling. So if you're telling me, PB, go and sell something, I say, no, thank you. I know how to take care of people. I am not a salesperson. But the beauty of our online business, you don't have to sell. The system, when you set up and running, it runs 24/7 for you. On automation, you still can work your full-time job. You can still spend time with your family. You can sleep. And the business run 24/7 and earn 5 stream of income for you. Guys, 5 stream of income. Oh la la, right? So amazing. And this is something I love about this. At nursing, at teacher, whatever the career you do, you work so hard.
Yep.
With this online business, with the system that we have, we work smart and we earn 24/7. Amazing.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
So who is asking the next question? Maybe I. So what are your achievements?
Oh, that's a good part. Say 3 things, Jesse. Say 3 achievements we have. It's a lot, but let's just share 3.
Oh my gosh, 3 achievements. Well, first and foremost,
we be together.
When we started this business, for the first 5 months, we would have interviews and talks like this, but we would be on separate windows because I'm in Florida, she's in California. But now we're together. That's number 1. Why? Because after 5 months in the business, we were able to retire PB from her nursing career. That was a 15-year career. She made good money. And she was a great nurse and she loved it. But she loves the family time more.
Yes.
And that's what we're able to do now because of this business.
Yes, guys. So thinking about this, right? The job that you do right now, you know, if you love your job so much, amazing, congratulations. But you only earn income either the 8 hour, the 10 hour, the 12 hour that you're working. The other 12 hour that you don't working, you don't earn income. We do earn income, right? And with your job right now, can you retire from your job within 3 to 5 years? Right? Can you retire from your job within 3 to 5 years so that you have more family time, you can enjoy your life more? I cannot imagine like if I stay at a nurse, I work until 65, that's 20 more years of my life working and building for my hospital.
Yeah.
But now I have 20 years of freedom that I can build my dream and make my dream reality. So I still pinching myself sometimes. What, 45 and retire from my nursing job? That is just like a dream. But dreams don't come true without online business, guys, right? Have been so amazing. So Sister Rena, share with us some achievement that you have without online business as well. Personal role, relationship role, money, ka-ching, whatever that is you want to share.
Was it for Odell or for me?
For you, and then go to Sid Odell.
Oh, for me, well, my biggest achievement was obviously first and foremost to marry to this amazing human being.
Yeah.
Thank you for marrying me. And I guess I should say the first achievement was to say yes to his proposal.
Yes.
The second one was to start this business. This was biggest achievement, and the reason that I start this business is because he had, trust on me. He was the one who pushed me. He said, "Yeah, this is something that you can do." Because even though we were not married when I had an offline business, which was a gas station and a convenience store. When I was telling him about my story before this business, the business was not even, I didn't even started the business. I was telling him, how I was working 16 to 20 hours a day. I was, having a problem with the employees, having problem with the vendors, having customer problems, gunpoint robberies, and, so many different things. Stress is separate, not be able to see our children was a completely another story. Obviously I didn't see my children growing. Forget about any travel, because there was no time for travel. There was no time for family. So when I was telling him about my story, and when I moved to US, Paul asked me, what kind of a business you want to start? Because obviously he knew that I have this passion for the retail business, and possibly I want to open a retail business. But for us, it was a blessing in the sky that COVID hit, and we both, obviously, I wasn't able to work, but he got he used to travel like 90% of his 90% of them in the month. So he was in the house like 24/7, and I was in the house, and this was a time that we were thinking, really, I really want to do the same offline business. And he pushed me when I when I was introduced to this online business. He said, this is something that I'm sure you will enjoy it. You're a social butterfly. You know how to run the computer. You know how to take pictures. So I'm so thankful to him. This was my biggest achievement to start this online business. Yeah.
Amazing. What about Sid Odell? Oh, Paul.
Go ahead, Odell.
Okay, Paul, go ahead. Continue
I was just going to add that, we got married 5 years ago, and this was both our second marriage for both of us. And so we were literally starting from zero. And, we started this business. Of course, I had I had my engineering job, for many years, and COVID, like she said, COVID hit. But we were really starting from zero, and thank God, it's been great. It's been a real blessing. We were renting an apartment. Now we bought our own house.
Yay.
Doing a lot better. Our finances are better. We're not in the red anymore, and we still got a long ways to go, but we're certainly on the right track. And this business has really enabled that. Really grateful for it. Yeah.
Amazing. Loving it. Sid Odell, share some of your achievement as well with us so that we can inspire our audience.
Yeah. So I've actually been married for 26 years,
Wow.
my husband and I. And so what happened was he's a car fanatic. He loves his cars. So he bought this beautiful car, can't remember what make. And anyway, one day he said to me, I'm going to sell the car, his pride and joy, and I'm going to get something more economical. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then, but I had been in hospital with my son the week before.
Yeah.
So he called me and he said, oh, look, I've sold the car. I got this amount of money. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I had my coaching call with my coach. And then she said, this is how much it's going to be, da-da-da. And then I was like, okay, how do I approach my beautiful husband and ask for half of the money that he made on the car that he sold? So I remember taking a day off work. I took my son back to school that day. I came home and I remember just parking in my driveway. I had a little prayer, said a little prayer, and I called him. Oh, no, I messaged him first and I said, hey, what are you doing? He's a truck driver. And he said to me, oh, I'm just pulling over. I'm just having a break. I said, oh, cool. Can I call you? And he goes, why are you asking me? Of course you can call me. So I call him and I say to him, I would never ask you for anything if I didn't think that it was something that's going to help our family. And he was quiet. And I said to him, can I please use the savings from your car to buy this online, get into this online digital business? And honestly, there was like not even a half a second pause. And he said to me, hon, I trust you. I believe in you, and use the money.
Wow.
So it happened so quickly. And then the following week, I get kind of emotional with this, but the following week I called my coach and I said, yep, I'm in. And I brought him with a trifecta. So, I don't even to this day, that's my biggest achievement, was to ask in a way that was, like humbling. He really humbled me. But to this day, I still don't think he knows what I do. You know why? Because he just lets me get on with it. And he brings me in coffees, and he, if I'm working online, he'll get the boys to bring me in something to eat. And that's why I work on the business, and I am so blessed. That's my biggest achievement, because I know that this is going to be for us. Yeah. And my 14-year-old son always says to me, checks in and says, how's the business going, Mum?
Oh, wow.
So so it's not monetary as such, but I know that I'm going to make it, because the people that matter the most are the people that are my best supporters. So I'm very blessed. He's never once ever put the business down. So I've been very, very lucky. And the other achievement would be giving back to other people, like giving back to, people that are like me. I mean, I've got mums in this business that are in my team that have got 8 children, I can relate to that. I got 5. I know what it's like. So I can really empathize and sympathize and celebrate with them. So I think for me, just counting my blessings is something that is, and just being humble and just going, we got this, we can do this. So
yes. Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing. Wow. The love and the support, right? The love and the support that your husband give you and your family give you, the son give you, like tremendously. And that's so blessed, because, with our online business, we still have a lot of skeptical, right? From the spouse, from the children, from the parents, from friends, from family, just because, they love us. they want us to be safe. And because with the online world, you don't know which one is legit and which one not. So a lot of skepticism come to the online business, and we are so grateful that, and congratulations, you got amazing blessing, amazing support from your spouse and your kids.
That's
And I don't know if you guys know this. With our online business, you can pass on this business legacy to your family, to your children, to your grandchildren for generation to come.
yeah.
Yeah, your teaching career, my nursing job, when we done, we done. We cannot pass it on our license to our family to practice what we do, right? But with this business, you can pass it on for generation to come. And they don't have to start from scratch. They pick up where you left off with the automation, with the passive income that coming in, have been truly amazing. Love it. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing amazing journey.
Thank you,
Thank
Adele.
you.
You know, Adele, you didn't have to work too much. If I have to ask something for him, I will first call him. I will say, "My love," and then he's gonna say, "What you
Wow.
want?" I have to button him a little bit, and then he will be okay. I'm just kidding. So thank you for sharing, Adele. Thank you, PB and Josh, for your time. It was a great interview. We are almost the end of the day here in Washington State.
Yep.
So,
So this is our last questions.
do you have more questions?
One more question.
One more question. Okay, I
Yes.
will ask this question. What's your audience? What is your advice to the audience who are watching?
The advice to the audience. So think about everything that we've just talked about. We have a business that's changed the lives of everybody here, all 5 of us. And it's a business that has so much automation that what it takes to run this business, anybody can do it.
Yep.
No matter what your background is, what your experience is, anybody can do this business and succeed in this business. And if you're in the audience and you're watching this right now, you're watching this for a reason. We've been going for over half an hour. You're watching this for a reason. Maybe it's because the results have got your attention. Maybe it's because you can relate to one of our stories. Maybe it's because there's a bunch of checks right here, right? But maybe it's because you are in a situation where you're not happy with. Maybe your life, your career isn't going where you want it to go. Maybe you're not where you want to be. For things to change, you have to change. And with this business, we've made it very, very easy to take a look and see, for you to see whether or not this could be the solution for you. And it starts with a simple webinar. You can register for that. Just send us a message and we'll show you exactly how to get out on that. It's easy. There's no cost or obligation to check it out. So start there. Again, for things to change, you need to change. And if you're looking for a change in your life, this might be the solution you're looking for. It has been for so many people around the world.
And
why I said, change your mindset, change your life.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right. And thinking about this, guys, right? If you want extra 5 stream of income, run on automation and just catching coming in 24/7, even when you're asleep, check out this online business. Start with a complimentary webinar, a free workshop. We all start the same place, right? We start with the free session, making sure if this business model is something that we love, right? And this is legitimate business. Any business, there is the startup cost. How much depend on your financial situation, and it can be very basic, like a couple dinner. Then you can start a business, right? So let's say hi to Martha. Sis Serena, say hi to Sis Martha.
Hi, Martha.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Martha.
She say, congrats, Odell, and God bless you, and Serena, and Paul, and PB, and John. Thank you so much, Sis Martha. You are so sweet. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is Ali.
Yes, Ellie.
Adele she's from Australia as well too.
All right.
Hi.
All right. Truly an international business. I mean, we're all from different countries and all over the world. We're seeing our viewers are as well. Let's see.
Yep, amazing,
Oh.
amazing.
Right.
So guys, thank you so much for having us. And before we go, Sister Serena and Paul, what do you would like to talk to your audience?
Well, what I will say is, what are you waiting for? If you have a strong why in your life, if you want to take care of your children yourself instead of putting them in daycare, somebody else taking care of them. If you want to take care of your elderly parents, you want to travel more, or if you have any other reason, strong reason, by the way, to start this business, come and check this business. It can change your life just like it changed our lives. So,
Yep.
anything else, Odell?
Yes, one thing, and it's to, jump in, have a look, no obligation, and live by faith, not fear.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the big thing, because a lot of people, they want to transform their life, but there a lot of doubt, a lot of fear that hold back, and they stay in the same spot for years to come, working
Absolutely.
hard to build somebody else empire. Why don't you work smarter and build your dream and have all the freedom that you and your family deserve? So with that being said, thank you so much everybody for joining
Thank
in and
you.
tuning in. Send out
Thank you.
a message away that will transform your life. So see you next time, guys. Happy
Okay, thank you.
weekend. Bye
Happy
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
everyone.
Thank you very
Bye,
much.
Hooray,
everyone.
hooray.
Hooray.